Hey guys, I am going to try to keep this one nice and short since the last two were super long. I apologize. I just want to give you so many examples because you're home alone on your own. So, today we're just talking about multiplying with mixed numbers and whole numbers, okay? So to review multiplication, let's say I have 2/3 times 4/7. So in order to multiply fractions, you literally just multiply across. So 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 7 is 21. So the answer would be 8/21. Okay? So multiplication is the easiest operation. You don't really have to do anything besides multiply. So today we're going to do two examples of word problems. One has mixed numbers and then one has whole numbers. So example 1 says that Maria's cookie recipe calls for 3 3/4 cups of flour, which, pause, by the way, I just got so excited. So if you are a student that has the packet, I'm on page 10. If you are a student that does not have the packet, then you are just doing the work for these in your notebook, and then you can scroll to the packet when you have to do practice on your own. So page 10 in the packet, so get there if you are not there already. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry, I just get so carried away and excited about math. So Maria's cookie recipe calls for 3 3/4 cups of flour. If Maria needs to triple the recipe, how much flour will she need? So I'm hoping that the word triple to you means that you want it 3 times. Like triplets is 3 kids. So she wants to take her recipe and she wants to multiply it by 3 or have 3 times the amount. So she needs to know how much flour she's going to need. So she has to multiply 3 3/4 times 3. So just like we did for addition and subtraction, I told you that the first step with mixed numbers is always to make them improper. So same thing. Step 1 is to make improper fractions, and then we're going to simplify if possible. So we're going to take 3 3/4 and we're going to make it improper. So you're going to go around the world. So you do 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 3, which is 15/4. And then we're just going to multiply that by 3. So in order to multiply across like you're used to, we need to make 3 a fraction. So hopefully something's coming to mind of how to make a whole number of 3 a fraction. If not, all you have to do is put it over 1. Okay? So every whole number can go over 1 and it keeps it the same. Because if I would think about it, what is 3 divided by 1? Because fractions are division. 3 divided by 1 is 3. So it stays exactly the same. So what we're going to do is 15/4 times 3 over 1. And then we're just going to multiply across. So 15 times 3 is 45. 4 times 1 is 4. So we have 45/4, but we need to make this a mixed number. So we need to do 45 divided by 4. So good old long division never goes away. So does 4 go into 4? It does. It goes in once. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. Get 0. Bring down the 5. 4 goes into 5 once. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. You get 1. So that remainder pops up to be my numerator, and 4 is the denominator. So Maria, is that her name? Yeah, Maria needs 11 1/4 cups of flour. Okay, so there you have example 1. And now we're going to do example 2. So example 2 says that a class has 18 students. The teacher asks how many students in the class have pets, and 5/9 of the students have pets. How many students have pets? So the biggest question is, how do you know this is multiplication? Obviously, it's a multiplication lesson, so you should know to multiply. But if I were to give you this on the test, what tells you to multiply? So there's that fancy little word that I said is a huge indicator of multiplication. So we know that 5/9 of the students have pets. Do we know how many students there are? We do. There's 18 students. So this is really 5/9 of 18. So in order to figure out what 5/9 of 18 is, we need to multiply. Okay, so first thing first is that we need to do 18 as a fraction. So like I said before, any whole number, you just want to throw it over 1, okay? So we're really doing 5/9 times 18 over 1. And then you're just going to multiply like normal. So you do 5 times 18 to get 90, and 9 times 1 is 9. Okay, so we have 99ths, and we need to figure out how many students that is and change that into a mixed number. Let's hope it's a whole number because we're talking about children here. It should be a whole number. So we have 90 divided by 9. 9 goes into 9 once. 1 times 9 is 9. You subtract, you get 0. Bring down the 0, you get 0, which it goes in 0 times. And then you are done. So, whoops. 10 students in the class have pets. Okay, so there are your 2 examples. So your practice today are these 3 problems underneath the examples on the packet. So once again, this is page 10 in the packet. So if you don't have it, just go to the .pdf on your Google assignment and scroll to page 10. You're doing these 3 problems either in the packet or in your notebook. And then you're also doing the 5-word problems on the next page. Okay? So these 5-word problems should be answered in a sentence plus those 3 problems on the previous page. And that is your practice for today. Don't forget your formative as well. And that's all from me. Okay? So Google Meet 11:30 if you have questions. Other than that,